We are Thomas and
Nino
from third R at EO Gymnasium.
Hello. Okay, I'm Nicoline.
And I'm Ida.
And we're in the second C.
So, how many pupils is in your class?
There is 24 pupils in our class.
Yes.
But we're not very many because a lot of people change school or change class because they don't like us.
And also, maybe we should mention that there's like a maximum of 30 students in each class.
Yes.
Good.
So we are abnormal. We are weird.
Yeah. How many pupils is in your class?
Well, it's 26, 27,
Yes.
I think. -ish.
No, Louis went out.
Okay, so 26, 25,
25, 26.
something like that.
Yeah. How much homework do you get?
A lot. Very much homework.
Very, very much.
Ooh.
It's like seven hours a day.
Yes.
I sit and study.
7 hours a day.
I think in like social studies and history and
That's a lot.
there's
A
a lot.
religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in like, I don't think English and Danish.
No, not a lot.
there's a lot of
It's
homework.
easier to do.
Is it easy to be social accepted in your class?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know if you were recording that, but Thomas talked about homosexuality right before, and there's no problem with such cases.
So if you are homosexual, it's okay. You can come to us. Nino would like to meet you. No. Yeah.
It's easy.
Wow!
There's a lot of different types in our class, and we're only girls, just one boy. So, yeah, it's very easy.
How long is the days? How many lessons?
The days is 4 lessons.
At a maximum, yes. Sometimes less.
Sometimes more.
Sometimes you have to stay for school to do stuff like this. So sometimes it's longer. But
Mostly 3 lessons a day.
What's the gym's opinion about drinking alcohol? Can the students drink booze at the parties?
Yeah, you can drink, but at the dance, well, at the parties we only sell beer.
Yeah, and in the fredagscafé.
Yeah, and you can buy as many as you want, well, for money. And you can hide booze in your bra, girls, if you want to.
Yeah.
But you don't have to. You can buy beer. And there are guards. Remember.
You can drink 2 beers per person per party.
you get an X on your hand for every beer you buy.
Yes.
We're really smart, so we raise them.
Yeah, we raise them, and we strap bags, plastic bags of booze to our legs under the pants, so you can just do that, and you can easily drink more alcohol. Just pure vodka on your legs.
Is it very strict, or is there not any rules?
There are many rules. Eigel is a dictator. No, ow, I'm getting hit. No, no, it's
There are not many rules.
There are some rules, some weird rules. As an example, you can eat in the classrooms, but they don't really look if you eat in the classrooms. And
There are a rule about smoking. You can smoke on the school ground, so you can go outside the school.
How much pastime does the students have? Does the students have time for a job?
I think
Yeah.
almost everyone in our class has a job.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I think.
It should not be a problem.
it's easy to have a job and some.
Is it hard to be a first gear?
Yes, no.
It's
not hard
pretty
to be
nice being a
first
first
year.
year because at EO we have something called the EO.
The EO spirit.
We have a køkultur as well. So it's not a problem being first year.
We don't pour water on people, and
No.
we are not mean to people.
No.
I think that when I was in first year, I didn't really think about it, but now when I have heard how some of the third year and some of the second year talk about the first year,
Yeah.
it's maybe a little harder.
Yeah, I can see why it can be hard,
Mm.
but more, yeah, like Ida said.
The homework at the gymnasium differentiate from the homework you get in elementary school?
Well,
more of it.
yeah, there's more, and it's more, it's harder. You can get like something you have to read, and then it's not something, maybe you don't understand it or something like that. In elementary school, it was more like you talked about it before you got it as an assignment. Or
Do the students have any influence on the amount of homework?
No.
Not really, but we can complain it sometimes.
No,
No.
not really.
Do the students have any influence on the topics in class?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. It depends on the subject. I
Yeah.
think in social studies and English and Danish and sometimes Spanish, I think.
Yes, we can have suggestions, and especially if it's relevant. In social science, for instance, if you want to talk about something relevant, then the teacher mostly accepts it.
How often does the school host parties?
5 times a year.
Yeah.
Right.
But as long as you're first year, you have one more party.
Yes, one more party as first year.
What optional subjects can you have?
But not really any optional subjects. There's some philosophy that you can take after school if you want to be a nerd. But other than that, arts and drama and extra sport and such that you can choose, but you have to choose one, so it's not optional.
How are your rules about eating in class?
I didn't know there was a rule.
Okay. How are the teachers?
They're very good.
Very sweet, especially you have one history teacher who's called Jens. He's very nice.
They're nice.
They're really sweet. They're a lot on our level, trying to be like friends with us, kind of, but still our teachers, so it's great.
Is the homework coordinated, or do you get nuked with homework on one day?
It depends on the subject again, and if we have one day with social studies, history, also schoolskab and religion, it can be hard, but yeah, it depends.
They're not very good at coordinating, to be honest. Sometimes you have like 4 assignments in the same week, and then the next month you don't have any. So it's not always very coordinated.
Yeah, and some teachers go a little overboard with the homework and give very much in one day.
What year of all 3 years is the hardest?
I would say the second year.
I would say the second as well. Because you have 2 larger assignments, DHO and SAO as we call them. But also I think you have the most to do in the second year. The last year you have mostly the subjects left that you have chosen that you like the most, and also you have fewer lessons than in the second year.
I think first year was the hardest because we had a lot of subjects that we didn't choose to have, but we just have to have them at least 1 year, and those we had in first year.
Yeah,
And we had a lot of more, like we had more lessons on the school, and I think in some subjects we had more homework.
I don't agree. I think it's harder in second year.
How many assignments do you get in each subject in a week
In a week.
or in a month?
None. No, it's like a month you get like 1 assignment in each, I think. So yeah.
Well, there are some subjects where you don't even get assignments.
Yeah.
And then there are some where you have like 1 assignment a month or something.
Yeah.
And some with less. It's
Yeah, in mathematics, for instance, you have at least, I think, every second week.
All right. Are you allowed to make out really hard in the hallway?
yes, I think so. I don't think there's a rule against it, but it rarely happens because it would be weird if you did it. You know, people would think, "Wow, they are weird. They are making out in the hallway." So don't do it. Don't do
But
it.
there's not a rule.
There's no
But
rule.
don't do.
Have you tried it?
No, I haven't tried it, and I haven't seen it doing it, but
Yeah. Yeah, you can do it, but I don't think you should, because it's kind of disgusting to look at. And a lot of people would take pictures of you. There was a party like this weekend where there was 200 pictures and it was all of people making out. So don't do it, because because people would just take pictures of you.